And, when he says that it was stage managed, I think then he was not listening when I was making my submissions. Assuming that, as he has said and has been said by many people, that the Rigathi Gachagua should not cry now because when he was deputy president, he ordered, a crackdown on maybe ODM supporters that time or Azimio supporters that time. That's a very sad argument because, one, Rigathi Gachagua was deputy president and not president. Number two, that is to say that now Rigathi Gachagua has no right, or he should see.
Does that excuse him from any of the pronouncements he made as deputy president with regard to a crackdown on other supporters using state agencies?
Yes.
Does that excuse him?
No.
You said he was.
No. What I'm saying is, that's an allegation that when he was deputy president, of course, he ordered the crackdown of against Azimio supporters. Never mind that there is no time that maybe President Ruto was away for months, and so Rigathi Gachagua was in charge of security and everything. I mean, it's just neither here nor there. It's just a convenient political argument that Rigathi Gachagua used to order the crackdown on Azimio, protesters, because he was not, president. There is no time that President Ruto was incapacitated in any way so that the Rigathi Gachagua now was acting president. And the president can give orders even when they have traveled out of the country. You just need to call the IG of the police or something like that. So that argument, first of all, is a wrong argument, because Rigathi Gachagua didn't act as president in any particular time when he was deputy president. Number two, you cannot tell us. I would have expected Professor Ogolla to restrict himself then, assuming that we politicians have no rights and we should be attacked anyway and injured. But protection of women, children, and those other also men who are in that charge. Why does the government, if you are stage managing, that is what I had asked, why is the government allowing us to stage manage? Why does government not arrest those police officers in quotes that we are using, Because what we should look at is the rights of innocent Kenyans in charge. If we are stage managing this, if Rigathi Gachagua is stage managing this, why is he being allowed to stage?
According to his according to his argument,
my time. Why is he being allowed?
According to his argument, it is that you're working in cahoots with the same government.
Yes.
To stage manage all this,
That's a very funny argument. Should it come from?
It's not funny.
Professor Ogolla is a very respected member of this society. So you are assuming that Rigathi Gachagua sat somewhere with William Ruto and decided, let me stage manage this particular attack. How now? How? Some things are impossible. Sometimes, Fred, I say, it's just like telling me that I can wake up tomorrow and find myself having changed into a woman. It's not possible. You cannot tell me, Professor Ogolla, that President Ruto sat somewhere with the President Ruto sat somewhere with the second deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, to plan about this. It's not possible. And I think the other thing that I want us to, Professor Ogolla has based his argument on the fact that he's saying that serious opposition, if we are serious about this, then we would bring what he has called structural changes. I want to remind Professor Ogolla that to bring a change in this country, maybe you can bring an amendment in the House, either House, or maybe bring a bill or a motion or something like that. But Professor Ogolla, please, you will not beat the allies of President Ruto in the House, and everything is subjected to a vote. So you cannot say that we have not been able to bring any meaningful change, probably in the Constitution. We cannot. President Ruto has already captured both houses, both Senate and the National Assembly. So you cannot say, in fact, it's a very sad argument to say that Rigathi Gachagua is working in government. Today, the bogeyman of the president and his government is Rigathi Gachagua. I mean, every time, then to say that they are working together, I mean, how now, Prof? Surely, how can you argue that way? And so my major concern is the innocent worshippers.
Oh, yeah.
If Ruto and Gachagua is stage managing this, the government should come in and protect life and property, which is the basic thing a government should do. So if it is Ruto and Gachagua, why have you not arrested? I know I'm repeating this question because it's an important question. Why haven't you arrested those goons that he is using to gain sympathy? Why haven't you arrested those police officers, you know, operating illegal guns? Why haven't you arrested them as government, at least for the sake of innocent women and children?
Okay. Valid
and
question.
Those are the
Fred, I think that Senator accused me for having not listened to him, but I listened.